people are comparing this to 1932.
Right.
Is that a valid comparison, do you think?
Well, keep in mind that 1932, 1933, the unemployment rate was 25%, inching up to 30%. You had a third of the country that was ill-housed, ill-clothed, unemployed. We're not going through something comparable to that. But I would say that this is as bad as we've seen since then. And if we don't take some significant steps, then it could get worse.
You have a situation right now where you have General Motors, which is in dire straits, may run out of cash by the end of the year, maybe by the end of, certainly if we believe what we read in the papers, by the time you take office.
Right. Well, let's see how this thing plays itself out. For the auto industry to completely collapse would be a disaster in this kind of environment, not just for individual families, but the repercussions across the economy would be dire. So it's my belief that we need to provide assistance to the auto industry. But I think that it can't be a blank check. I've been spending a lot of time reading Lincoln. There's a wisdom there and a humility about his approach to government, even before he was president, that I just find very helpful.
Put a lot of his political enemies in his cabinet.
He did.
Is that something you're considering?
Well, I tell you what, I find him a very wise man.
When was the first moment that it began to sink in that you were president of the United States? Do you remember?
Well, I'm not sure it's sunk in yet.
Yeah, I guess I'm sort of like him. I'm not sure if it has really sunk in, but I remember we were watching the returns, and on one of the stations, Barack's picture came up, and it said, President-elect Barack Obama. And I looked at him and I said, you are the 44th President of the United States of America. Wow, what a country we live in.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she said, are you going to take the girls to school in the morning?
I did not.